Hello, darlings. Oh, that was a bit of fun and frolics. I'm feeling a bit yicky, and I suddenly realised, hang on, did I take my drugs? Always a good time to check, isn't it? So, also, you can probably see the sun is incredibly bright just outside my window. Yay! So, hey guys, hey Sophie, hey Magic. Yes, so I went to go take my drugs like 2 minutes before I had to start the stream away. I walked in the bedroom. Not only could I not find my drugs, but there was eviscerated dog toy everywhere. Just to let your mind at rest, Monkey is Ripley's favourite kind of comfort toy, but it isn't a animal toy. It was a toy that somehow ended up at my house. I don't know if we won it somewhere or it was just a random gift, but somehow I ended up with this monkey gorilla toy, and the arms flap delightfully. She loves to rag it, but up until very recently she didn't tear at it. Recently she started to tear at it. Once she realised she could, it's like she's trying not to, but she can't resist it. And somehow she'd managed to get hold of it, because I had confiscated it because I wanted to see if I could get some material to recover it. It wasn't to be. She ripped apart, but thankfully she went in and eviscerated the entrails. So it's a reasonably easy fix. But what I'm thinking is I might actually, I've got some, like, you know, kids' Teflon coated skirt material. I got some to see if it'd be any good for making masks way back. It was in the sales. It was ridiculously cheap, and I think I've got some of it left. So what I was thinking is I might maybe make a t-shirt and a pair of shorts out of that and stitch that on to Monkey, so it's wearing clothes which will cover some of the weaker spots she has created. So that was it. Anyway, after I've managed to pick up the bits of Monkey, terrified that I was going to find my drugs under the dogs, because I couldn't find it anywhere, and I thought Monkey was up on the side where I'd left my teacup from this morning, and I possibly could have left my drugs. And quite high up, it's probably up to about here on me stood up, chest of drawers. Anyway, found it on the bed. Creature was lying on it. I like to think he was protecting them. I've taken my drugs, hopefully they'll kick in soon. But what a commotion. So by the time I picked up the entrails and salvaged the outer skin of Monkey so that she didn't rag it any further, here I am. I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, my goodness, my darlings. I'm proper feeling pants. But I can't tell if it's just because I'm a bit late on my drugs or if I'm really feeling pants. I can't tell. Fibro, lover. So yeah, so yes, it was. Oh, hi Chris. I'm tempted. Hello, darling. But yes, so I mean, tempted hasn't eaten Ripley. She is an aggressive lover. If she loves you, then she is going to either rag on you or she is going to kiss you to death. And Temp is very lucky that she tries to do both with her, so yeah. Well, I must admit, you know when somebody does something for you, and it's not until they do it that you realise, oh my God, yes, I was, in need of a handkerchief. I hadn't realised I was sniffing. Or, they suggest that maybe you want to go and have a nap and you realise you were hanging for half falling asleep over whatever you were doing. I did that to myself earlier. I found myself, I'd just done the hot water for a cup of coffee, and I put it under the pod machine because I didn't want to do a 2-jug day. So I was just doing a pod coffee. And I looked over and realised I was making myself a hot ginger, honey and lemon drink. I'd made no conscious decision to make this, but I felt better after. Oh, I did. Felt better. Hey, Debsy! How are you doing, darling? Oh, Chris, that is a suck fest and a half. Is it temp? To be honest with you, I got less colds when Greg was working at Martin's place. Martin is Tanisha's other half, and this is how we all ended up meeting, is because the boys have worked together on and off for many years. And so yeah, I got less colds from them working out in the cold all winter than I've done, or felt like I have, since Greg has started working in an office again. Not enough fresh air moving around, wiping away the germs from my Gregory. Oh, my goodness. Chris, that sounds frustrating. I feel for you, baby girl. Oh, look at the colour of my hair. Look at it. I washed it this morning and hair dye had fallen out. I mean, this is great, but I've still got to do a bleach bath. This is going to be fun. Isn't it funny? All my roots are blue. It's like, naturally, my hair's blue. But yeah, so I decided to punk it up a bit today. Oh. You're very good. I have got so lax about wearing my my masks when I go out. I literally went for an appointment. I think I told you the other week I had to go for an appointment for my PIP. It was my PIP, I think, assessment. Because they haven't seen me in a couple of years, and also I'd increased the severity of some of the things that were impacting me. And I didn't even think to put a mask on. And I was going in for a one-on-one meeting with a complete stranger in a national health environment, you know. And honestly, I didn't even think. And then a woman came over to take some details from us, and she had a mask on. And I went, oh my goodness, I didn't put my mask on. She goes, no, don't worry, you don't have to, you're not in trouble. I've actually got to go into hospital tomorrow, and I'm not risking it. So I'm wearing my mask all day today. I was like, fine, I haven't done anything vastly inappropriate. There was a whippet here a second ago, I swear to goodness. Yes. Not if you're full of cold, you're not, missus. I think I've made a decision about what I want to do with my hair next. I was going to attack it and just get rid of it all, but I'm actually liking the way it's sitting. I think maybe I gave it a trim a week, 10 days ago, and it felt like I'd taken it too short, but I think it's come in a little bit more since then, and I don't feel quite as weird. It probably will need another trim, because obviously I'm going to have to put bleach on it. But what I'm going to try and do is just bleach these bits, and, you know, or just come to your house and let you do it. Take full advantage of my temp. Oh, well, it's the joy of having kids, though, isn't it, darling? They are monsters of germs, my love. I mean, they're gorgeous monsters, but they're monsters of germs, nonetheless. Oh, sunshine. Hey, Adelina! Making biscuits. Send them over. A bit of a disaster. I think I've only got about 3 digestives in the entire house. It's no wonder I'm charging through my granola. Got to have a crunchy bicky. Yep, bring them on. Adelina, you've got about 3 deliveries to make, darling girl. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, so how is everybody? How are you all? I'm full of the woes of woeness. But really not so bad. I'll perk up very quickly once I start really pounding through that jug of coffee and the drugs get their chance to do their thing. I had forgotten how bright that sun was through that window. And I've got my little curtain up. I think I might have to make a proper curtain for this window, you know. Got my sewing machine. It's not the same as a Lagougle. That's a Lagougle. That's a sewing machine. Or that way. Which is very different from how fast the river is going. And that is an in-joke that you guys will not get, but is hilarious in our family. We went away for a surprise birthday, and because we had to, it was a surprise that we were there, we had to rent a house, the 6 of us, Greg's parents, his sister and her other half, me and him, all 7. The little one was with us as well, their young daughter, who is now in secondary school, so this is quite some time ago. And we got there in the middle of the night. Well, we were there in the middle of the night. They got there a bit earlier, but because it was January time, you should see me first thing in the morning. Dark. I look like somebody squished my face inside my face. Yes, my face is often squished inside my face, my loves. So while I was squishing my face inside my face, your car's repaired! Yay! Oh, isn't it awful when you're without your car? Honestly. Honest to goodness, I miss my car. Still. It's been years. Years since I had my car. And I still miss my car. There's no cute. No. Don't pick on me. Poor Jakey. Poor ill Jakey. Poor Jakey with the achy backy. Poor Jakey with the weird hip thing that keeps doing weird stuff when she's walking up the stairs. Poor Jakey. Just leave me the fuck alone. It's just, even just looking out the window and knowing the car is there for emergencies. Do you know what I mean? I miss that. I have I have stress and anxiety anyway, but I literally find things to stress about. But I do get, like, what happens if moments. Do you know what I mean? Before, I would jump in my car and I'd be away. Now, I'm nervous about driving because I don't have my own little car that I drive regularly, but also Greg has to use the car to get to work. So I'm at the beck of his call, you know? Oh, you've listened to Greg too much. Too much, I tells thee. Oh, my goodness, how could you be so mean? Anyway, so there we were in Scotland. We sat there. And Claire, Greg's sister, looked out the window and she said, oh, it did rain a lot last night. The river's really, like, moving fast. It's really sped up. And her other half, they piss take. They do. They take the piss out of each other all the time. And he goes to her, oh, yeah, how fast is it going now then? Like, how do you judge how fast a river's going when you're just looking at it, you know? You're not putting little bobbles down and checking the speed or anything. And she turned round in the most innocent voice and said, it's going that fast. Well, that's it. All of us were on the floor in hysterics. Even little toddler Delilah thought it was funny, you know. And yeah, so we that's ended up being a thing. If we say something's going fast, it's immediately how fast? This fast. Love it. Tomorrow, yes, I believe I am in all day tomorrow. Let me just double check those, sweetheart, because I'm a bit dumb at the moment. So let me just check. Yes, I am. Yeah. Let me know what time you think it'll be, because, you know, I'm trying to be good about this whole getting up thing, but, you know. But yeah, come on over. Come on over, be licked by a dog or two. This is an excuse for me to get Greg to do the groceries. No, the hoovering. Oh gosh, I'm going to turn that heater off now. Not that you can probably feel it, but I've had it running for a while and this room does heat up quickly, so let me just quickly turn it back off. Oh. I was getting whippet stares. I had to stop and say hello. I return. Cool. Yay. Visitors tomorrow. Good stuff. Anybody else coming? One-ish sounds good to me, my darling. 1 o'clock. Squidgy Bats! Hello, darlings. Yeah, that'd be an idea, wouldn't it? Getting my 2 dogs. They'd want to sit on the sled with me. I'd end up getting out and pulling. Terrible. Terrible snuggly bug puppas. Do I have... No, it's the, you see the light's coming in at all angles, so no matter how much I try and clear it, it's not happening. Oh, just in that bit where it feels like it's pulling at the top of my lungs, you know. There is just so much to complain about day in, day out, isn't there? Oh, excellent. I'll have Ember. That sounds good to me. You're not late at all, Squidgy. I've barely turned up. You're fine. Oh, a little bit of music, I think. That's what's in order. I do like a little background music. Yes, I was trying to do some editing earlier. But it was fighting back for some reason. And I can't work out what I was doing wrong. So just to let you guys know, I am actually doing the editing. It's just not as straightforward as I'd hoped it was going to be. And all I want to do is put a couple of words on the screen. You know what I mean. So, but I am working on it, my love. So we will be getting YouTubery occurring sooner rather than later. I was going to say something. Yeah, so it's Shell Day today, guys. 'Tis Shell Day. Doing something a little different today as well. I'm very excited. I've been looking at lots of ideas as well, trying to get some inspiration as to what it's going to look like. So I think I know what I'm going to do. I really do love how organised I am going into these things. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah. I'm just trying to think of any other gossip I've got for you guys. I don't think I have anything. Unless something weird and wonderful's happened on Tinterweb. Is anybody aware of? I think everybody's just getting psyched up for the new release, really. I've had a couple of people starting to crack under pressure and saying that they're now getting worried that there's as big a push on this as there was for the wedding, and the wedding pack didn't work so well. So I can understand people maybe starting to get a little bit kind of wary, but I think the wedding pack tried to bend the rules, whereas this new family pack is coming on the heels of a major base game change. So I think it's going to run as a complementary, because instead of bending what they want or the family pack to do, they've actually re-established the base and added on to that. So I'm still quite hopeful about all this. I'm hopeful that they've maybe learned some lessons. And really, so I'm seriously, what I'm thinking of doing is, I know I said we were going to start the 100 baby challenge when the new release came out, and I'm absolutely still up for doing that. We can do a bit of a mix of doing a couple of days on Not So Berry, a couple of days 100 baby, or even one day of each, and then maybe a bit of building in there as well, because I do love my building. But what I was thinking was, I don't want the first child or the first couple of kids of our 100 baby being really long and lengthy, because we're exploring all the fun. So what I was thinking of doing is maybe just doing a bit of a throwaway family, if you will. If we just start a family away, we learn how to use the new tools that are in CAS to create the family, maybe go through a pregnancy, maybe even do a science baby at some point, and just maybe create a family from, mum and dad, who love each other very much, and moving through until we sort of get to a point where we feel we've explored all of these new things and new interactions and the family dynamics as well. So I thought if we want to try and do that maybe, and then we can kick in to 100 Babies proper once the novelty's worn off a little bit, and I hate to say it, the bugs are out the system as well. Thanks, Sophie. Yes, I'm very aware I have to do it as well. I will, of course, be completing the shell challenge myself. It's probably as good a day as any to do it. I'm just trying to make a decision about how to approach it. Whether we want to do this or whether we want to go like that. This is what I'm thinking. So I am currently having a good old rollicking nose through Google while wittering at you, because I love a witter. And I am seeing some pretty inspirational stuff, if I'm honest. Some very different ways to approach it, which isn't helping at all, because I'm excited about doing all of them. Oh. I think I'm going to have to do 2. One for the shell challenge and then just one shits and giggles build. But there you go. So come on, guys, tell me what has been occurring in your world. We are so perilously close to the 500 follower mark. We have been dancing up and down around the 495 to 499 mark. We'll go up a couple, we'll come back down a couple. Very exciting, very, very exciting. But, oh. Yes, I think this is going to have to be a double job. I think I am going to have to do one as a shell, and then I think I'm going to have to do one as just my build, because I don't want to do something supremely unpleasant and everybody hates me. Yeah. Oh shit, Temp, I'm sorry, darling. No worries, babes. I totally understand. Totally understand. Keep me updated as things happen. Oh, my goodness. Right. What was I going to say? What was I going to do? Should we just get started? I'm itching to get started now. So, let's launch that Sims away. Here we go. I won't whiz us over too early just in case it kicks back at me. Still seeing a lot of people saying they're struggling with the EA app. Maybe I've just been incredibly lucky, but I've not had any issues I would specifically say were related to the app. I went over quite early because I didn't have the energy in me to argue. But you see, some people are saying they've not been able to play for months. That was what I was going to say to you before I get too carried away. Hold fire. I shared something on Twitter today. Let me just head over to that. But apparently there is a new simulator game coming out. And it's actually created by Rob Humble. And Rob Humble was one of the original creators of Sims 2, or one of the developers. So let me just start it again from the It's not as sexy looking as the Sims, but then the Sims have had a long time to get to where they are. But as this is a new game, find that it's an easier run through. I don't know any other information with regard to pricing or anything else like this. This is the advert that they put out. Just turn the volume down a little bit, if you bear with. But this is the advert they put out on a little get-together regarding it that they did. And there's a lot of stuff in here that will appeal to people, I know. It does look chunky, is how I would say. It does look old Sims style, but some of this is really beautiful. They do, actually. I think you're absolutely right. I think they've owned the market for far too long. But there you go. So I thought I'd share this with you guys. Let me just quickly pop me back over. Oops. Where's the button? There's the button. But yes, it's due to come out March 20th. So I wonder if that's why we're getting bombarded with new updates, etc., etc. Let me have a quick look and see what the website says. Let's see, Life by You. Do you have a website? There's lots of pages talking about it coming out, but let me see if I... There we go, Life by You game. Everyone seems to have stuff about it, but they don't necessarily have anything. There's a few people on YouTube talking about it. I'm trying to see if there's any names I recognise. On the eve of the new expansion pack Growing Together, Paradox Interactive introduced a brand new life simulation. Oh, this is a quick one.
Well, for a long time, people have said that Sims 4's biggest problem is a lack of competition, and I've argued that as well. And today we have huge news because Paradox just revealed a new life simulation game called Life by You. So here's the very short and very new reveal trailer for this very real life simulation game. So Life by You was revealed in this very short trailer, and we get to see the world. It does, to me, look like an open world game, although it could be semi-open as well. And we also see it's going to have some building tools, a lot of very Sims-like features, and what I consider a gorgeous ocean. Now, I know there's going to be comments immediately about the graphics because, let's be frank, we don't know much about the gameplay yet or any of the features. That's because, like I said, there's going to be an announcement event on March 20th. We do know that the producer was on The Sims before, so that is very
good on you,
promising
Adelina.
Indeed. So the world right here, obviously, we're going to have this mysterious thing called cars in the game that are functional. Looks like we have a bus as well. A little hard to tell what kind of gameplay is going to go with this. And we can kind of get a sense of what the world looks like. But honestly, this looks like a legitimate life simulation game, and I'm very confused and excited and just really frazzled right now because I did not expect this to ever actually happen. I always hoped it would happen, but I didn't really expect it to happen. So now we get a look at the inside of a house here. Now, it does look like the actual Sims, or whatever they're going to be called, are a little bit more low poly than some people are used to. I honestly don't care. You know my opinion on graphics. As long as I feel like the graphics fit the game, relatively speaking, I really just want really good gameplay.
Nice,
and just having another option in Life Simulation World makes me incredibly excited. I think it's going to be really interesting to see all of your opinions. It does look like we have bits of clutter here. It does look like they do have different textures, etc. There's nothing I noticed that's really wow or way different than
banisters on those stairs on Earth.
So it is going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out. Again, gameplay is king in my opinion, but I do think Paradox has made some pretty strong simulation games. In fact, my boyfriend really loves a couple of their games, including Crusader Kings. So I do have some
I don't
hope
think
that
I've
they
ever
could
played
actually
anything
pull
by
this off. I don't
Paradox.
know
Is
what it's going to
anybody
be
here?
like. And there, of course, is a very quick sneak peek of build mode, and of course my favorite right here is the beach. Hopefully you will be able to interact with it. It does feel very open world to me, which honestly excites me. Could be semi-open world, but definitely doesn't seem closed world. But again, it's really
None of
hard to
this
tell with
looks
this very, very
hugely
short
controllable,
trailer. And I
considering
think
they're
it's in
saying
good
it's
hands
out
both with
soon.
Paradox and the former producer. So we're gonna have to wait until March 20th before I can give you some actually really good information. But let me know what you think in the comments below. How is this gonna impact Paralives and Sims? I need to know the actual features of this game before I can determine that. Let me know what you think, and as always, take care, and I will be back with more news.
So yeah, so like I said, I spotted that on Twitter earlier and just thought might be worth a quick nose. Again, I love my Sims. The graphics on the sea did look beautiful, which is why you saw the way the house looked and the way the actual Sims themselves looked. Now, if it's going to focus more on building and less on the Sims as individuals, then that would explain why maybe the Sims themselves are quite basic, but the patterns look nice. But my concern is that sea looked so beautiful. Is that just a loading screen? Is it just a pretty? Or is that actually going to be an interactive game setting? Do you see what I mean? But I think the sea did look particularly pretty. It really did. It was a view. It was a view, darlings. Anyway, so we're going to have to wait till later in the month to find out. And given that I'm so excited, I am having to wear several tenor ladies regarding the new Sim stuff, we'll have to make sure to remind aged old Auntie Jake to have a nose and see what comes out about this new simulator. I'd be quite interested if it's something that's done almost like maybe a free to play but you pay for the extra packs. I would be tempted to give it a go. If you're talking about the original Sims pricing of like 40 quid to start the base game, I like The Sims and I've just paid for a new game, thank you, so that might put me off a little bit. But I will, of course, keep my nose wherein, because that's what I do. I stick my nose right in. Demand the tea. Okay, sweeties, so I will close off Le Google so it doesn't interrupt us too much. And let us head on over to build time. Do-dee-doo, do-dee-doo. Okay, where were we building? Were we in Willow Creek? I think we were, weren't we? Okay, well, how's that? That's 30 by 20. 30 by 20. These are all 30 by 20. That's 40 by 30. But that's also one of my old builds. Thank you. Let's get rid of Park Shore. Park Shore. And I am going to build. So, we wanted to do something different. We always want to do something different. But any of you who are about yesterday will note that one of my mods was particularly naggy regarding a particular style of build they fancied. And so, without further ado, we're going to be making a bunker. Practically the entire build will be under the ground, not under the sea. Well, not unless you want to make it under the sea, in which case you can. Now, obviously, bunkers, people tend to think things like this, maybe something like that, and you can absolutely have yours as, you know, underneath some kind of military base. But we also have the slightly more luxurious look where we have billionaire bunkers who use theirs not only as somewhere to hide, but maybe just somewhere to go on holiday where the paparazzi aren't going to see them. There are many reasons for an underground build, darlings. Look at that one. Looks like a bloody Duracell battery. You got circular ones. Like I said, I think I'm going to have to do this twice. Once the one you guys get to do and once the one I'm doing for shits and giggles. Because I am not going to make you guys do a round shell. But yeah, the whole point of this is it is going to be a bunker. You will have a small space to access the bunker, the underground layer, the whatever you're going to call it. I'm calling it bunker because I like the word bunker, if I'm honest. But you're going to have a small building to access the lower portions below, but that is all that's going to be above. You can decorate ground level however you want. You can landscape it to your heart's content. You can do whatever. You can make it a hidden entrance if you want. So maybe there are lots of bushes and everything covering the building. However you want to do, but the only thing that is livable on that top bit is going to be to access the underground living area. No swimming pools upstairs, darlings. No, no, no. Nothing like that. If you want a swimming pool, it's going to have to be underground. I don't see that as unreasonable, personally. So, you didn't nag, Sophie did. Anyway, Sophie, you were heartily encouraging me. Okay then, so let's have a look at this. So I'm thinking I'm going to go up and over, guys. Please hold on to your tummies. Right, so we've got quite a big plot here. And I'm thinking if everything has to be underground, you are going to want a reasonably generous size underground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put the access room. I'm going to do it, if I do 3 by 3, that's going to be your access shed, however you want to call it. As always, your walls can be any height, guys. Absolutely not a problem, as long as you're not putting additional walls, exterior walls in. And that includes for downstairs. Just because it's underground, it doesn't mean that your exterior walls can change. Partition walls, all yours, go for it as you will. But the actual walls are set in stone or concrete or whatever. Okay, so now this is where it's going to get a bit jingly jangly because I've got to try and work out the size, because I do actually have a plan before I veered off into battery land, but I came back away from that because I thought that was a bit mean. But I didn't want to just make it terribly boring or too easy for you. So what I think I'm going to do, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just trying to get my spacing here. No, that's not going to be big enough, is it? Maybe if I do that there, just let me. So I think let me go back up. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get a grip on where everything is. I think let's bring that one in one. Lovely, perfect, right. I'm then going to go down one more level. But I think for this one, oops, where are we? If I just, so difficult getting a grip on it, isn't it? So So maybe there. And remember, your different levels, your different floors could be for different things. So, you know, you might want to make this a multi-bunker. A multi-bunker that could be repurposed for many options, many needs. Let me see. Let's pull you along. To there maybe. Is that about right? Ah, I see. Bring that out one. Okay. There is no budget, by the way. For anybody who's having a quick panic, no budget. Hey, Heritage Nomad, welcome on in. Okay then, so we have... We got that? No, I've got that off a bit. I want to keep a reasonable... That looks like it's about right, doesn't it? Because I don't like to make these things too straightforward for you. And let's face it, if this is going to be like a bunker, it could be a bunker for several families. It could be a bunker for one family and an inordinate amount of money. It could be a hotel for high rollers who don't want to be seen. Maybe it's going to have a casino inside it. Who knows what this will be? It is not limited to being residential. Okay? If you want to make this into a little hidden, I don't know, nightclub of sorts, you can do it. It is absolutely up to you. What do you think? It's gone very quiet out there. Have I done bad? Have I done good? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm also going to quickly open up my Word document because we need to put in the Dewberry Firkin. As I say, with all of my builds, I am not going to put a real sim in it to double check that everything works and it's all going to be accessible. You don't have to be able to do like my 10 minutes where I've got my little lady that goes in and checks you can access everything. That's not important. It's about creating an amazing space within that. So, excuse me, let me quickly grab my shell challenge blurb and let's get this popped up onto the gallery for you. I'll show you through shell build. This, by the way, will be hashtag Cripley. Remember, Cripley is always spelt with numbers. Cripley Shell 9, darlings. 9. How could it be? You're perfect. Create an underground. Oh dear, what's happened? For whatever purpose you decide. Anybody got any questions? Are we all good? Do we all understand? Outer walls rules must remain. No additions, deletions. Wall height can be increased. Half walls can be added. No, I suppose. Well, upper floor cannot change. Oh, sorry guys, I keep going silent on you. It will be due on, let's just double check my dates. Yes, 28th, darling. Thank you. 9. That's March. And we'll review on the 29th. Should have just about OD'd on babies by then and be ready for a break. Okay. No CC, no pack limitations, debug allowed. Obviously the usual things apply, that you can rotate the plot as required. Outer walls must remain, no additions or deletions. Upper floor may be decorated. Oh no, that's silly. Of course you'll decorate it to your heart's content. What's that called when you do the ground? What's it called when you do... ground, floor, terrain, and landscaping. That's the word I was looking for. Up to you. Let's see, this is what I've written then. So, let me grab this. So, oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so shell build. Could be shell build. March 23, shell build. Cripley, shell 9. Create an underground bunker for whatever purpose you decide. Should I put in it can be luxury hotel to escape the paparazzi. Hang on, that's not right. Apocalyptic hideaway. Community library. The choice is yours. I hope this isn't too long. That's not how you spell apocalyptic, is it? Thank you. No additions or deletions. Ground, floor, terrain, and landscaping up to you. Wall height can be increased. Roof also your design. Plot and shell rotation is also your discretion. No CC, no pack limitations. Debug allowed. Right, I think that is everything, right? Let me copy this. It's bound to tell me it's too long. Oops. There we go. Right. Copy. Right. I saved this. No, I haven't. So that was hashtag Cripley Was it Cripply Shell 9 I said it was? Who lets me out? Honest to goodness. Cripply Shell 9. Perfect. I'm going to actually move this out of my hidden zone. And now I have to remember how to save it to the blooming gallery, because you know what I'm like. Hang on. Will you please move? Thank you. Okay. Save. Oh. Okay. Let me get rid of that. Tell you what, let's get rid of that and just put it all. Post using. Just get that last little bit is what's missing. Come on. Oh my goodness. Darn it. Let's use the and sign there. This is so frustrating how little space you have. I don't know how everybody else manages it. There's another and there. Scavenging every last bit I can get. Oh. There we are, there's some more. 29th. Okay, cool. Has that got everything in we need? I know, I can't believe we've got to 9 already. It's going to be crazy. I can see myself doing this shell about 15 times. I've got so many different ideas of how to do it. Every time I try to slim it down, I end up creating more words or longer words, you know? Okay, I'll leave it at that. People know what I mean. Okay. Why is Cripply not capitalised? So rude. Oh well, never mind. There we go, guys. It's there. It's out. It is launched. It is out in the wild, guys. You should be able to see it in the gallery right now. Just checking. So again, obviously, just remember that Cripply is always spelt with the I and the E as 1 and a 3, and you can either look me up then and find me that way, or you should be able to find me using theoretically that hashtag. It has, there you go, and what looks like a little miserable shell appears, and then we look further, and there we have it. We're live! Woo, woo, woo! Excellent. Cool, 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 guys. We are fit to roll. Good Lord, and it's 8 minutes past 5. This is unheard of for us to be ready. Now, I've got to make a decision. Oh dear, what have I done there? Oh, no, it's okay. It was just the way the angle was. You see, I kind of either want to go full nuclear bleak. Do you know what I mean? Excellent. Yes, as always, do follow me on the gallery, and if I know who you are, I will follow you back. I'm nice that way. So if you guys are doing stuff, it means that I get the opportunity to see what you guys are doing and maybe get to join in if you're doing your own build challenges. So yeah, do follow me and I will follow back. Do you know what? I was tempted to go for something ridiculously luxurious, but actually, even though I have done some quite utilitarian underground stuff in the past, thinking the pit underneath the mansion of not short buildness that I was supposed to do on my 12-hour stream, where I was supposed to do it in half an hour and I ended up taking 30 days. So we did do bunkers and stuff there. But I'm actually thinking I might go for something a bit, not maybe fully post-apocalyptic, but preparation. In preparation. Squidgy! He follows. Oh, you're so cute. Ooh. Sorry, I just saw that. That was wicked. Gingerbread man. Oh, how adorable. Oh, that is so cute. Although I do feel I'm looking up an old friend. Oh, that's adorable. I'm going to have to go play later. Right. The 30-year mansion. It is finished, Sophie. Yeah, you do need to, honestly, because you're bouncing around. I worry that you're going to miss stuff. I mean, it's absolutely fine that you are bouncing around, darling. I don't blame you for getting frustrated with only having base game on one of them. But okay, so what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to do a multi-family build. So I'm going to make it that we could maybe have living quarters perhaps in the 2 squares, and maybe have communal areas in the middle. because then if people, because I suppose the purpose of it would be that once you're in, you're in. So you wouldn't, you know, and everybody would only have one flight of stairs to deal with to get to one part of the place to another. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm foregoing my underground swimming pool. I'm going to do living quarters. Oh, thank you for the favourite. I'm going to do living quarters up here and down below. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to imagine that each family has picked their living quarters, and therefore there's maybe a little bit of personalisation in there rather than it just being these little empty blocks, you know. Maybe people have come over and practiced already living in them. I think I'm following both of them. But yes, guys, Temp has just said on there, and Temp's an
Gary the
amazing
gargoyle
builder.
says,
But
"Go
she's
balls
moving
deep."
between... Always go balls deep, Magic, you know me. But yeah, Temp is moving between her console, where she's got a load of packs, and PC, where I agree it is easier to build, but she has less packs. So that's why she's got 2 logins. So yeah, follow her on both. She's a whiz. So, upstairs. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build downstairs first. And then I'm going to come up and look at how the upstairs works. So I think as far as stairs goes, I'm going to just go with a ladder, I think. Because that is not going to give me enough space to put anything big in, is it? Let me have a look. I also need to know where. I mean, would I be able to fit stairs in? I mean, it doesn't really matter which one, does it? Because it's going to be... Go up. Yeah. I mean, the whole purpose of it is that it's supposed to be a concealed entrance, so I didn't want to make the upstairs too big. Let's just go... Is that... I want something that's going to last. That is important to me. It must last, darlings. That's the middle, isn't it? Okay. Maybe just put some storagey bits down there. Must organise. My mum's actually, she's away at my brother's this year for Mother's Day. So, must organise sending something to his. Get my fingers out my arse. When his Mother's Day? Is it this weekend? My mum's birthday is at the end of March. So normally we do Mother's Day and her birthday is like a joint thing. Which normally means you can get her a reasonably decent gift instead of, you know, you can stretch your budget that way, can't you? But because she's away, I want to make sure she has something for Mother's Day, because I'm not going to see her until the weekend after her birthday, because she's got a friend who's got the same birthday, and they're going to spend their birthdays together this year, because they haven't over the last few years been able to get together for their birthdays at all because of everything that's been going on and mum's illness. So they have decided to go ahead and get that organised. Not this weekend, next weekend. Thanks, Sophie. No worries, darling. I know Discord is a very chatty environment. We're not necessarily crazed chatters in our group, but the problem is if you're not used to that amount of cyber noise, then it can very easily become overwhelming. And I must admit, I'm not hugely present on Discord. I sort of try and dip in every day a couple of times, but I don't necessarily chat that much on it because sometimes I do find it a little overwhelming. Right, what I want to do is I want to do family rooms, but you're going to have to be cautious with how you use the space. God, how amazing would it be to get everybody in and just as they're closing the door, a fucking vampire gets in. There's a story. How quickly can the vampire get through all the people? Ooh, the stories write themselves. Okay. Which of these bunk beds is actually comfy is my next question. So that's a 422. For the werewolf one, 421, 4. Because, you know, as usual, I'm building, so I'm saying a resounding fuck it to cost. 422, that's the school one, the uni one, isn't it? I do like the idea of being able to have double bunks and then maybe sort of single properties rather than family properties, or, you know, like couples properties. But you can put a double bed underneath these, can't you? I'm trying to think. Oh, that's a good one. Is that the same one as that one? That is. So if I was to, I'm just trying to work out my layouts now. So if I was to say this is like a family room. If I was to, could I put, I can. Oh, you actually get one already made up. Doy. Is that Serene Repose? Now that is the comfy one, right? Yeah. I'm just using these beds to kind of give me an idea of how much space. Let's grab a wall. Because I was thinking maybe having stairs at either end. But actually that's going to waste a lot of space, isn't it? So maybe I would be better if, let's just try and get a, So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe if we did, actually want to move the whole thing. There we go. Move you up. Right, so we could maybe do these as the family ones. And then maybe do these, which don't have as much depth to them as the like singledoms ones or couples ones. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Of course, I didn't make it easy on myself. Well, I think maybe if we do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in the middle we'll have a slightly larger one. And that would be maybe the couples one. Possibly. I'm trying to work out how I'm going to do the family ones, because I'm actually half tempted with the family ones to make them really small, because I'm going to have quite a lot in this section to do. So I'm sort of thinking from that perspective. And again, maybe this will be a larger room for a larger family. Maybe it's organised by square footage at this place. Do you know what I mean? No worries, darling. Right, let's see. So each end is the smaller room, and then the middle room is either a larger couples or a small family there. Because actually that could be a couples room, couldn't it? So you could have couples or singletons at the end. Actually thinking about it, she says, having a stunning idea. There's no need for this, is there? Because it's not like you're going to have windows, is it? So we could do that. Make them a little bit more spacious. Yeah, I likes. I think we're near enough the same size in each one. Da, 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 da. Let me pop some doors in. I want it to look fairly industrial, I think. Oh, Adelina, good call. Thank you, darling. Right. Let's see. That looks like it's quite hardcore and locky-inny, but actually it's not that much, is it? The permitted faculty. Chroma door. At first glance, it seems impenetrable and unapproachable, but with this sturdy door, you can portray an air of toughness and mystery with its tough-looking exterior, chrome plates, and a tiny little window for giving a peek of what is inside. See, that sounds good, apart from the window. It's bad enough that you're all living on top of each other, but do you really want windows? Do you? What about these? Gregory's home. Right, so everything's going to be space sensitive. So I don't want wastefully sized doors. I really want them to be... Ooh. No. Much as I'd love to. Not another so inconspicuous door. I don't know, maybe that door with the window is the way forward. That looks like it's going to be a 2-1 anyway. I don't want that kind of door at all, do we? Stark front door, a featureless front door that avoids all sign of personality. Perfect. Oh, but does it have to be blue? Ugh. That would have been perfect, but I wasn't really wanting blue. Oh, here we go. What have we got with this one? Sounds like Gregory's been squished. Get that one. That one. That one. That one. And then that one's just going to have to be off centre. So I'm actually tempted to pop this one off centre as well. So you've got little clumps of doors. So there we go. Okay, a start has been made. And now I'm going to take a break and take my heavy head and try and snot all over Gregory. I will return and everything. Back in a minute, chaps. Enjoy your break. Boo! Ah, I'm back. She's back. She needs a fresh cup of coffee. I've had a pee, so I've got to replace. And then we're going to crack on. I've been having a think and I've decided I really want to go industrial. So I'm thinking like the communal hallways and perhaps even the bedrooms are going to have pipes and stuff like that running through them. I really want it to feel like it is something that's designed for survival above comfort. Although what I think I might do is allow each room to have a coloured wall, just to give it some kind of feel of personalisation. So yeah, see, I think lots. I wasn't just catching up on the gossip with Greg, honest. Oh dear. So, let me just see what I've got to. What have I got to? What have I got to do? Oh, got messages. I never remember to check my bloody phone until I actually sit down. But it looks like it's all generic-y stuff. Nothing I need to take action on. Oh, Adelina, how are you getting on with the Happy Clinic? Have you started your next hospital yet? I am in Dubai, I think it is I'm in. It's very warm. Right, Nana. And let's get cracking. So I'm thinking from a purely lazy perspective. Coffee. Clinkies. Lovely. So, I'm thinking from a practical perspective. What I might do, can I highlight the whole of this? Let's do that. No, it won't let me do the whole thing for some reason. Or if I go down one. Is it because I've done rooms, do you think? Possibly. Darn it. I wanted to copy the layout I'd done. Let's see. No, I don't want to move the house. I'm happy where it is on the plot. Although, of course, guys, do feel free to move yours about if you want your door to be like in the back corner or anything. Which I will probably end up doing something like that anyway. Okay. Copy that. And if I copy that. Have I made this bottom one bigger? Oh no, I've... Idiot. Right, copy. Might have done this bottom floor bigger. Isn't a bad thing. Copy. There we go. So. In that case, I won't go with that idea. Let's have a look at this space on its own. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Same length. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I must have gone 11. Oh, I see what I did. Of course, these were the smaller ones, weren't they? What am I like? Da 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 da. Oh no, Adelina! It's been time. Here's hoping for something nice and fruity and not sharp. Oh, lemon. Oh, this could go many ways, couldn't it? Is it a lemony lemon? It looks a bit yellow for a lemony lemon. Might be something tropical. I don't think it looks banana-y, which wouldn't be too bad because I am eating a banana at the moment. Let's see. I don't even... Oh. I think I might be lemon, actually. That wasn't very nice, ladies and gentle spoons. But I'm glad you're happy. Yuck. Okay. Get a bit of banana down my face. So anyway, which is a very weird taste is the problem. Definitely a weird sensation. Let's copy this down, down. I almost like the idea with this that these are all people that have invested money to get this place built over the years. So this property has been built with people in mind, and oops. You know, people have been sort of like investing for many years to make sure they get what they need. can imagine the drama as all the families start to, like, you know, fall out with each other or something. Or maybe some families have got bigger than they can afford to invest in and are living in too small a space. Oh, but the arguments write themselves. It's an encased, I want to say neighbours, but it's going to be much more violent than that. The Walking Dead. But nobody gets out. That's a point. Where do we put the dead? Anywho, I do have such glorious thoughts. Right, so how are we going to do the stairs? I think. Where do you come from? Oh no, that's just, I've gone down too far, haven't I? Yeah, I could have gone another level down, but I didn't want to take it too crazy. Can I put stairs directly below so the stairs look like they go all the way down? Let's try doing this. It could be here, would it? Let's go up. No, I don't think I've got that in the right place, have I? No. Okay, undo that. No, it doesn't look like you can, does it? I'll have to do them side by side then. So if I move this and put it there, maybe? Let's just put these walls up. Yeah, the only thing, of course, is that it does rather assume that people are going to remain as fit as they are when they go in. Now, I've already decided we're going to have a gym in here because we don't have a swimming pool, which was originally my plan. But people still will get old. Do we really want to be doing this kind of stairs all over the shop? Hello, darling.
Check your memes out.
Okay. Dude, don't play that because I might not have permission for it and it'll blank port my thing. Okay. Memes, memes. That's evil! Check out the memes. It's another dark and twisted saga from the Gregster.
I think you sent me in Messenger, but you'll have to watch it later.
Okay. Cool.
Did I do a funny?
You did do a funny. Mwah.
I think I did jelly beans for that.
Okay. Oh! It's that lemon one! It's all Adelina's fault. She's given me the aggressive and... I'm retasting the entire thing. Let's try and grab something that tastes nicer, shall we? I don't know, I might have grabbed a sour. To Discord! For floofs! I was a sour. I'm an absolute dickhead. Why do I do this to myself? Floofs!
Any goodness.
Oh my goodness. Stealth cat. I blend in with my environment. That's so cute. Oh, you want to scrubble that belly?
Hi, everybody.
Would you believe that Adelina likes the colour purple?
No.
You'd never guess it, would you? Oh my goodness. Cool. am denied the scrubble belly. Somehow that's Gregory's fault. So mean. You have what? You don't have a scrubble belly. Well, not that I'm aware of, anyway. Have I slipped again? I think I have. There we go. Need to sort that out. Maybe get myself some tape on it. I am a firm believer, if it can't be fixed with this tape, it can't be fixed at all. Mine's Duck brand, but other versions are available. What's that? Ah! My little doggy went running. There we go, pop him back over there. Right, let's crack on. So, maybe what I'll do then is if I copy that ladder and then drop down, and I will put it where it is. So literally this is an absolute copy of upstairs, only obviously we won't have another set down, because I think trying to get stairs in here and stick to my most basic setup, I mean, I could tuck it in there, couldn't I? What do you think, guys? I need your input. Do you think stairs would be better within the structure? Because what I could do is I could... we spin this around. Where have you gone, love? Where did those stairs go? No, I wanted it that way, didn't I? Sorry, let me just get rid of that. Do you know, I really am thinking I would prefer stairs within the internal part of this building, because I just think that is just going to be more practical to have stairs, because if somebody's got an injury or something, they're going to need to be able to move up and down the stairs, because it's not a case of having oh, damn it, that's gone up, hasn't it? Silly tart. What's she like? Let's go out. Yeah, so if somebody, for example, you know, breaks a bone, it's going to be easier to manipulate them up and down the stairs than it is to get them up there. You would literally have to try and pull them up through the hole, if you'll excuse the expression. I think gaining access is a one-time deal, or certainly one time for a while, to get into the bunker. But I think once you're in there, you've got to have some semblance of how it's going to work. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to get rid of that one. Oops, one too many. Go up and I'll grab these stairs. Again, the whole purpose of this place is it is really going to be is that what I want? Hang on, let me go up. That's coming up, and then that one's going back up to the next one, which is there. So the only thing I need to sort out is getting access to this room. I mean, could do is move that across. I'll do the same thing here. Grab this. Make that a room so then we can have door access there. Cool. We will then get rid of this little ladder. We no longer need your ladder. No, apparently I'm doing the entire floor. Into the void. Right. And then we go back up. Up again. I suppose it's quite good because at least then all the stairs aren't exactly the same. And then back in here. Bring that across. And I'm going to put a little well, slightly smaller half wall, or maybe just a little fence banister would be better. Something that looks like it's a purely functional ported boundary. Good as anything, isn't it? Oh no, we'll go with that one. And then we'll put, let me just go back down. I don't know why I'm so far away from it. There we are. There we go. And then okay. So we've got lots of different styles and shapes of rooms. If I go down, I'm actually going to put some lights in because, to be honest with you, I've got my room light sorted. I hadn't realised how dark it was in here. Do I look like Gordon Ramsay with my hair like this? I don't, do I? Oh God, I hope I don't. Anyway, it's a mullet. How could I look like Gordon Ramsay? Anyway, lights, Aziz, lights. I am just going to put a few spots in. I'm not going to go whole hog on the lights right now. It's just a bit easier to see what you're doing if you've got some lights in the area. So let's just quickly pop these in. And then again, same here. I'm just going to pop a light in each way. And same here. Oh, hello, son. I thought I heard somebody come in. Hello, Gorgie girl. All right. I wonder if there are kids outside. I can hear a noise. Go on, lie down. There's a good girl. I've got no snacks for you, baby. No snacks for my monster. There we are. Lovely. Not straight, but they're not permanent. And then here. So, again, we'll do the upstairs later. Do you know what it is? I've left the sound on my laptop and it's me talking, but at a very low... Let me turn that off so it stops annoying me. I keep looking around trying to work out where I'm getting the noise from. What a tit I am. Okay. Let me quickly see if I can find banisters that look like that, because I hate it when stairs don't have banisters. It's like horizontal it was called, wasn't it? Is it horizontal aluminium? Wooden horizontal. Aluminium, galvanized. No, I can still hear something. Have I got something left open here? Hang on. Sorry guys, let me just get rid of that. I don't think that's where the noise is coming from. That's our door in the bedroom. It's so loud. I know I've got some WD-40 around here somewhere, but can I find it? Can I fuff? Let's see, is that near enough, do you think? Let's have a look on the actual stairs. Do these ones? That'll do, won't it? That'll do. That'll do. So let's have a look at the communal space. So what I think we'll do, kitchen, and we'll have like maybe eating area between these. Sorry, I've just spotted where I was going to put that bloody railing. I knew I clicked on it for a reason, and then I looked and I thought, no, I don't need it. It's the bottom floor. I needed it here. There we are. So I'm thinking, put a kitchen area in here that maybe everybody can take turns in creating a few dishes each day or something like that, or they'll maybe have lots of things that they can put in microwaves. Oh no! Nobody needs double Jake, Sophie. Oh, Squidgy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, how much has he grown? I mean, still utterly gorgeous, but still too quick. What a cutie. I know, Creech. You grew old and got grey on me. I'm holding you personally responsible for that. Yeah. Cuties. Cutie wooties. Oh dear. Get off. Keep getting updates from Etsy. I've got no idea why. I've never sold a damn thing on there. Maybe I should. Maybe I'm missing an opportunity. What shall I sell on Etsy? My soul? If I could reliably crochet, I maybe would do crochet things, but I'm unreliable. Nom. Creature, you don't even like bananas. I don't know why you're looking at me so betrayed. There is nothing here for you, sweetheart. I'm sorry. There are no biscuits here. No. He's staring intently at my tissue box because I normally have like a biscuit or something like that he can have. I don't. And he thinks if he keeps looking, I'll just whip it out, if you'll excuse the expression. Our dogs are still called puppers. I freely admit this. We call our dogs puppers. I think let's have a bit of turquoise action. There we go. Lovely. A turquoise. Oh, lovely. My problem is I have great ideas and I never fulfill them. I'm also one of these awful people that just goes and buys wool and then 2 years later thinks, oh, I know what I'll make, and then runs out of wool because she never bought for a pattern, she just bought randomly. or in the sails. I'm a tit. So the wool speaks to me. Yes, it normally says, stop squidging me in so quick in this drawer. I love crocheting though. It just feels so elegant versus knitting, which feels labour intensive. I've got a blanket I've nearly finished, just in time for summer. And then I'm doing a jumper, which I started, and I'm just getting to the bit where it comes off the round and goes into the separate parts. So wish me luck on that. I've never made myself anything when I'm crocheting. I'm not entirely sure why. It's just never happened. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so easily distracted today. There's nothing there, mate. So, kitchen this end. I think I want a gym this end. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a glass wall here, because this is, do you know what I mean? It's just, you don't want to close it off any more than it is. So I'm thinking we don't do glass walls, can we? It does have to be, if I do that and then put, shockingly enough, I'm actually putting windows in, but we want the, what height have I done this? This is just regular height, isn't it? I wonder where that... You see, if I make it tall, then the little shed upstairs goes tall, doesn't it? Let's see how it looks once we get stuff in. It's a pity those stairs run straight into where I've put that, but if I'm going to have a gym, I think we need to use as much space as possible, and I'm putting big windows in, so it'll be fine. Do something like that going along. No, I think I'll stick with my original feeling and just put in, how big are they? Sailor sight windows. They do look quite industrial though, don't they? We have a door that matches that. Is my question. I want a door that looks like it will fit in. Ah, that's the smaller one. Oh, there we go. Right, let's get rid of these. I don't like, they were quite cute, but stick with what I originally wanted, which was pretty much wall to ceiling windows. No. No! Single ones. I want single floor. Okay. That's strange. Why don't they match? Just move this. No, they don't match at all, do they? Oh, the pain. What a world, what a world. Okay. Bugger off. There you go. Right. Let's just do these. I don't understand how they've ended up so different a colour to those doors. Frames look like they should be the same, don't they? Oh. Let's have another look at doors. Do, 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 do. Unless we did a whacking great door, but that's going to be problematic with the stairs, isn't it? Okay. You're gone. Look at that. Get that. So strange. Okay, no, won't do that either. There must be some damn doors that match that. That's far too small. I'm sure I've done it before, haven't I? It wasn't just with that big kahuna door, was it? Well, what am I like? I suppose I could use that. No, it's far too small, isn't it? Nope. It looks a bit strange next to those doors. I mean, it doesn't actually have to be double. It was just I thought it would look nice. So, I mean, theoretically, yes, I could do a single door. I don't like the match. Don't like the range. I did that. Oh, it's too small. Gosh, gosh, gosh. Is it because it was a different height, maybe? Maybe I could do something like that. I just killed my stairs. How did I manage to kill my stairs? Why did that kill my stairs? Oh, okay, fudge that then. I don't need that to create that deal of bother. Oh, pity though. Okay then, let's just grab a single glass door, because I feel like I've been looking at these bloody doors for donkeys. That's a no unless I change the windows. Is that the one that's full height? That's full height, but for some reason doesn't match the others. Maybe once we've got all the lighting in, maybe it'll settle down. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it like that for now because I'm getting a wee bit obsessed, I think. So we're going to have a gym here. And now I'm I'm wondering if maybe that's too big for a gym. Let's get some gym equipment in, because I think it might help me to see activities and skills. There we go. Help me to see some stuff in there, because we're going to need entertainment as well. So we'll need, mind you, I suppose things like TVs and computers we could have in the rooms. So maybe just having some communal things in here, like chessboards or that ilk. But let's go in and see. What does that do? A medical treadmill? No, I can't sanction that one. Dream on. Trying to think what we want. I think I want to go with something quite functional rather than too. Plus, I was thinking it'd be quite nice to have some big colours, you know. Oh, doors there, isn't it? Dickhead. Oh, that's okay. Those machines there. Get some running machines in. I don't want that one. That's going to give me. Do you know? I think that's going to be enough. I don't need to go crazy with it. Another one there. So a couple of running machines, a couple of weight machines. Cheer mat, no. Okay. Build. Show hidden objects. Got this long into the build and I'm only now putting on the cheats. What am I like? Unlocks entitlement. Finally, bb.show. I hope I'm typing this right. I'm looking at a damn thing I'm doing. Objects. Show live edit objects. Da, da, da. Quite like the idea of having this in there, actually. Maybe. I know it's asking for trouble, but let's have it up against that glass wall. Because then there's more space for it. And I'm thinking... Running machines. You don't have cycling machines in this game, do you? Oh, here we go. Maybe we should go for a training bot. Let's pop in a training bot as well. Love it. Okay. So that gives us some different ways. I wish I could put rolled up stuff against the wall, so I could put some rolled up mats so that we can see that people can do yoga. It's just not out all the time. Okay, let's go kitchen. So we got here. Yeah, I want a chef station. Quite like it, the idea of it looking very utilitarian. Don't know, is that going to match? It's a bit white, isn't it? About that one, that might work better. I know it's got the white top though, isn't it? Why don't they have just stainless steel, darling? Oh, hang on, we do. Yay! There we go. I'm a happy lady. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have my auto counters off. What a foolish monkey I is. There it is. Good. Right. Now that has already got a stove on it, hasn't it? So I think really, is that going to be enough? I mean, this is designed to cook for multiple people, isn't it? Oh, it has to be placed on the wall. And you were just... Is my free build turned off already? I suppose, thinking about it, maybe it'd be a good idea to have the kitchen area enclosed for stinky purposes. Right, and let's get another fridge in there. That one, I think. Darker maybe? Oh, that's better. Okay, so we'll go with that. Let's grab a door. Do, do, do. Not quite that bad. Oh shit, bathrooms. Bollocks, you had forgotten something. I'll have another look. Maybe the gym's too big after all. Dee 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 dee. A dee 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 dee. Maybe that? That looks like it should be a... I mean, there's no reason particularly that I can't use exactly the same ones as these, is there? It's just normally with kitchen doors, you tend to have a window so people could see if somebody's coming in or out. Or maybe use this one then. That would do, wouldn't it? And then people can get served there. Okay, I tell you what, I might make this smaller. Get rid of that. And I'm going to move this down. And then kitchen, bin. We use our rubbish. Okay, that's the kitchen. And let's have the eating area here. I want to be able to get as many people as possible in. So rather than having like individual seating areas for each family, I think really it should be just a case of everybody who's in. So what's the biggest table I can get? That's tiny. Cornucopia, I mean that's bigger, but it's still not that big. I mean, unless we do you're gonna sit like 8 people maximum at a time. That's not really practical if you've got 3 people in each family room, you know? Yeah. I am actually thinking what I might do is put a bathroom on each floor and remove one of the bedrooms. That will take a little bit of pressure off. And also it takes the pressure off the amount of people I'm trying to feed here. Oof. Oof, but the pressure builds, I tells thee. Hello, Gorgy boy. You're still living in a little world of one, aren't you? Shining them big glorious eyes at me. Nah, mate, it's not happening. I'm going to pour myself some granola and I'm going to get to this. So yeah, we are adapting. We took the money of people and then we're not going to let them live there. We decided to change it into bathrooms. There we go. Sorry, I'm just pouring some granola out because I've got wicked nibbles. And I'm trying to be a little bit more healthy in what I'm nibbling on at the moment. Trying. Granola is only marginally better than some of the other stuff I was eating. But I slowly munch on this. That's a big one. Time to have a think. Would I be better having maybe Forbidden Footsie's dining table? Okay, having another thought. We used to have like benches you could put on the wall and eat at. It almost looked like the top of a what's it, the top of a thingy. Like literally a counter. So the top of the counters you have here, but no cupboard underneath is what I'm trying to say. Let's have a look, see if we can see something. Nothing there. Let's look back in here. So strange, I can absolutely remember using it. Maybe it was in a different version of The Sims. Or I'm making stuff up. That could be happening. Let's just get rid of these. Let's just maybe have a look at the layout. Why am I not able to delete something? Oh. Why is this such a bloody pain in the arse sometimes? Okay. Just go there for a minute. Grab you. Oh my goodness, sorry, I just realised what I'm doing. I'm a fucking idiot. Right, lovely, that's better. Okay, so if we do that, we could maybe have some kind of benching here and then just dot around a few little tables. Oh yeah, dining table. Private pub tables. Modern mushroom. Okay. Another one there. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm giving it a bash nonetheless.
Oh, you tit.
Oh, you tit. Why am I a tit? What have I done? That looks ridiculous, by the way. Fair enough, long as I haven't fucked up.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Green, please. Raisins. Hi, Creech. I'm being stared at a lot by my little papa. He is firmly convinced that I am withholding lovelies from him. I don't think it occurs to him that perhaps he wouldn't like it. Right, cheers. Something that's fairly kind of easy to wipe down. Does that come in a silver, maybe? Yeah. Doesn't quite match, but it's enough in it. I can also imagine them having like council of war meetings here as well. Oh, what if it's designed for like government members? Oh, didn't think of that. To have like really top-notch politicians staying here. Okay. Right, I'm going to have a quick break, guys, because I do need to pop to the ladies. And upon my return, we're going to do bathrooms. Back in a minute. Hola! I'm back. Right, so it's a very, very crunchy spot, but let's get the bathrooms in. Greg, that's that door again in the bedroom. Honestly, it's so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm sorry if you can, but it's so loud. That was not your bottom. So, let's have a look. I'm sort of thinking, you know, looks like it's probably the bigger one, isn't it? Or do you think we should go with that one because... why have I got a random chair? Have I nicked it from somewhere, or... it's just where I was placing them? That's fine then. Just don't want to be wandering off with someone's chair. That's central for everybody, isn't it? Whereas that one's kind of off in the corner. But it does look bigger. Okay, so bathrooms, showers, okay. Actually, what colours does this come in? That might be better. Is this feasible is my question. I'm just sort of thinking from a family perspective, I could see a mum and a couple of kids coming in here and just all having a big shower together, do you know what I mean? Plus it gets as many in as possible. Oh well, it's going to be a cosy situation. Wondering if putting this in. Let's grab toilets. Don't need a see-through loo. Let's just go for that one. And then we would need doors. Do 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 do. Oh, that's strong. Okay. About that. able to get a third one in there, shouldn't I? There we go. Very scrunchy. Then you're there to survive, darling. I'm just thinking, I mean, why is this up here? Can I lower that? It's actually coming through the floor. Okay, we're not playing basketball. I have not got it in me to argue with that right now. What if we were to put a really basic ensuite in there? Did that, and with a sink, so that everyone was able to do their immediate ablutions. Again, this is going to be a tiny space, because then I could potentially bring this to a better sort of bathroom, because it wouldn't be the only place that people could, you know, shit, shower, save. Oh, for God's sake, everything's going off, isn't it? Okay. You there, grab you, swing you around. I think, although it takes away space, I think this is going to work better because this really isn't hugely functional. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I know I am spending the majority of this build. I'm not even sure I like these particular sinks, etc. that I've picked up, but I'll, if I want to change them later on, I can change them. yeah, I'm sort of looking down because obviously I'm having to manipulate quite small spaces. Oh, Enchanted Gaming! How exciting! I am so excited about the new pack. I genuinely am. I really am. And I've pre-ordered too. Guilty. What bit are you most excited about from what you've seen so far, Enchanted? I'm quite excited actually about the base game changes. The tweaks they've made to the babies is quite interesting, I think. You know, actually giving them a stronger look as babies is really... It's kind of almost stunning that it's taken them so long, but at the same time it's happening, so I'm not going to complain, you know. Yeah, we're going to do that. We were just talking about that earlier, actually, weren't we? And we're probably going to do a bit of a throwaway family so that we can explore the new baby side of things in the base game and then up into the new family dynamics and just have a play with how that all works together. And then once the novelty has worn off just slightly so that we don't end up spending too much time on each baby, then we're going to kick into the 100 baby challenge. And also it might give it a little problem. If there's any little bugs that come up, it'll give them a chance to get the buggery away from me. Mm. Mm. That is so cool. I'm just blown away that we finally get to show the different ways people have babies. And especially where you've got to have surrogacy because of the nature of a couple who want to have a child. I think it's just so good that we can now reflect that, you know. And, you know, it doesn't need to just be that they are perhaps a gay couple. People who are struggling with fertility will be able to see their struggle, and it does help people to be able to work things out in a game, which maybe sounds a bit strange, but sorry, the door been left open, it's flapping behind me, but it gives people an outlet, and if they can see themselves reflected in it, I think that's so important. I know a couple of people said they're maybe a little surprised that Science Baby happens immediately, but I also think that, you know, you can incorporate into your storytelling when you order Science Baby so it fits in with the progress you've made. Especially where it's surrogacy, it perhaps give you an opportunity to get to know the person that's going to surrogate for you. I think it's brilliant. Really am looking forward to it. Right, I'm going to redo this bathroom now because I didn't like the way it came out. So I think I'm going to, because everybody's got loos. What are you doing? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Sorry, that's me catching the wrong buttons again. There we are. I think we just need a couple of loos for when somebody else is in yours. Get rid of that. Let's pop you there. Do we maybe have sinks that are a little bit more able to stack together? Do you know what I mean? Those. Saying weird words now. You have the 100 Baby Challenge Science Edition. Very cool. Oh, sorry guys. Right, let's get rid of this wall. And let's get rid of these. And I'm actually going to put cubicle showers in. Because then I don't need walls, do I? Maybe decontamination pods are the way forward. Remember, we don't know. Oh, maybe we should have one of these upstairs before they can come down. Yeah, let's do that. You're not allowed to come down till you've been decontaminated. Okay. And then, don't need one that expensive, that just seems a bit silly. Let's just go with white. There we are. And perhaps it might be a better idea to put them there. And then on this wall, maybe we could have... Probably going to need a laundry, thinking about it, aren't we? It can be an absolute pain in the arse, if you'll excuse my expression, having to seduce some random sim because you want satisfaction in your life. Why should you have to? It's so icky sticky when it's unnecessary. The way we play it, excuse me, but the way we play it, we actually, I might have changed my mind again, guys. We kill off all the donors because they're of next to no use to us in most instances. So where do I find laundry stuff? Plumbing, is it? Tell you what, let's go all. Sure, I picked up the laundry pack, didn't I? I've just never used it. Maybe I didn't pick it up. Maybe I looked at it and didn't get that one. But yeah, so because we knock them all off, it means the kids aren't constantly being upset when fathers, etc. expire. And also, it's quite enjoyable funness for us. Oh, such a wrong one. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, saving. Baby count and body count. But it's strange because I'm doing stuff underground here on this new shell that it's still the oh, I've thrown myself completely there. What was I doing? Oif! Oy vey, I hate it when I do that. Start talking and then lose it completely. What's that? Muck down cabinet. See, this is a problem. I haven't used any of this laundry stuff yet, so now I'm just sort of like, oh, what's all this stuff do? Oh, I got clothesline. Oh. I kind of want a bin for people to put their wet towels in, you know. That'll just do, won't it? Little laundry nook. I think that works better. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. That was what I was trying to say when I got distracted by laundry stuff. Oh my God, what am I like? Okay. So what I need to do, let's turn laundry day off, is I want, let's go back to bathroom. That's better. Don't like that. I suppose that'll match the shelves, won't it? Maybe if I do one underneath as well. Perfect. And then underneath you put the wet towels. Oh, that looks good. That's definitely a better use of space, I feel. Yes, I am much happier with this. In fact, I'm happy enough to decorate. So I tell you what I will do while I remember. Let's pop some toilet roll in here. Oh, mate, honestly, sorry, I've got my mouse wedged because I keep over-leaning when I'm doing stuff. And my poor mouse is
Coffee,
ended up
coffee,
coffee,
coffee, coffee.
Clinkies. Lovely. Oh no, that's not the right height, is it? Come up. Let me just rock that. No, too high. There we are, lovely. Galvanized bucket. Pop that there. Right, I'm going to decorate this room. Oh, do excuse me. And I want really plain white tiles. I don't want anything super sexy. This is really just function. Oh, and that kind of matches the insides of them, doesn't it? Oh, I said I wanted function, but that, no. That looks a little bit icky, doesn't it? Don't listen to me. I don't know what I want. I think it's just the... called slippery doesn't help either, does it? No. Yeah, let's just do that. Do, do. And then lights, as these lights. There it is. Okay. Kind of a bit yellowy, isn't it? I don't like yellowy lights. I prefer kind of a cold light. Ah, he's an achy jakey. No. Might work downstairs even in this area. That's too low though, isn't it? And that's actually sat on them, yeah. No! Never mind. Very yellow again. These central lights, and they are giving out awful lighting. Didn't really want to just put in that plain lighting, you know. I just thought it'd be more fun to have something interesting in there, you know. No. Also very big. Mind you, I could just shrink it down, couldn't I? Let's be honest, it doesn't have to be that big. Being so literal. Just a bit worried that that still dangles down quite a lot. Let's just have a look how... Oh no, that's not too bad at all, is it? Okay, let's... Where have you gone, mate? There you are. Let's shrink you down. One here. One here. And then I'll just move this one down. Oops, rock up again. No, I've still managed to get that wrong. Move you up. And then, how small do these go? Oh, that is the smallest. Okay, that's no use. Let's get... Okay. Yeah, I like the squariness. Everything's very square. It pleases me. Oh, floor. I do maybe do something a little bit interesting with the floor, maybe. I just don't want to have the same flooring everywhere. Oh, rather like that, though. Just go over here. What other colour options do we have? Yeah. Oh, but that'd be better. Okay. Quite a fun idea to have different coloured showers, but no, I'm going to stick with that one. I think that just gives that black and whitiness better. We have a... Yeah, let's go for a black door as well. do the bathrooms in black and white and red with the little turquoise accents here. I think that looks really good, actually. I just like the idea of there being a little bit of something, a little bit of somebody going in to B&Q during the sales, you know? Oh, you are such a quick builder, Temp. I am a slow plodder when it comes to this. These guys have had to sit through such painful episodes of me taking 3 days to do a relatively simple build. Oh my God, no. Rage simming can be epic. Right. So, I am going to get rid of these sinks because actually I don't think I like them as much as I thought I would. I was trying to avoid using the same stuff all the time, but the fact is I use it for a reason, and that's because I can see it working in the storyline. And these sinks match the loos, and they've got space for storage, which is important when you're living basically in a pod. And this is some of your only sanitary private space, and even then it's only private within your family, it's not yours alone. So I think having it wholly practical is important. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I am not good. I don't understand landscaping. I'm trying very hard to learn, but I don't get it. While I do enjoy personalising everything, I do enjoy the architecturalness of it. Actually organising how the build's going to look and where everything's going to go, I do enjoy that bit. Which is probably why I spend so much time up in the air like this, because I can see it overall, you know. Which space am I using for a bathroom down here? Oh look, I haven't decided. Let me go back up. I'm going to grab one of these cubicles. I think I can see this becoming a bottleneck if I put it over here, because everybody's got to go around the back of the stairs. So I think I'm going to use this one for the bathroom. Oh. Why won't you turn round? You hate me. Absolutely destroying this. I was just trying to make life easier for myself. Oops. No, let's come down here. Why have you done that? Why have you done that? That's so weird. Stop it. this game sometimes. Okay, right. Hmm. Oh, that's a pain, isn't it? Oh, unless I use this one. Yeah. Hey! And as if by magic. Right. Oh, I have got an awful lot of granola stuck in my teeth. I know I'm going to end up ranting like a crazed loon, but I am going to try and copy this bathroom down. Okay. Let's just move you here for a minute. And you there for a minute. Because I do need okay, lovely. Just going to pop this on this wall for the moment. Because I just need to get the toilets in and then I can work out what's actually happening. If I put this too low, is that what's going on? I'll sort it out in a bit. Okay. You just killed off my bloody... Honest to goodness. Why is this game so weird? Okay, I'm just going to draw them in. Apparently we're not going to be able to cope with the idea of copying it over. Oh, neat. Wow. Okay, sorry, I know I keep going really quiet, guys, but I'm a bit annoyed it wouldn't let me just copy the details down, so it's riled me, what can I say? And loo roll. Bring that down a touch. Sorry. Right, so let's have a look. Oops, yes, do need to put it here as well. Okay, so I think we're a bit better organised now. So, let's get this up here. Lovely. Move you guys back along. Let's move you back over here, I think. It's not quite high up enough, is it? There we go. Perfect. And then that's better. Okay. Oh, it's just the sinks we now need to look at. We need to put you in over here. Maybe bring you back here and you back. Actually, no, I'll leave you there. Then should we put these here? Maybe here. Or alternatively, so people can use them. What did I put as the loo door? I think we need to have that as a sort of toilet door rather than just plain, so people know. I'm going to use that one. There we go. And then back downstairs. There we go. Okay then. So each floor's got the same amenities, which is what I was mainly concerned about, if I'm honest. Okay. Okay, we've got a little bit of time left. Yeah, landscaping does my noggin in a little. I totally get the satisfaction of landscaping, but I very often just look at it and go blank. I haven't got the mind to click and go, this is what this can do, you know? But I was never brought up with gardens. I was brought up with pubs. There we go. So, I suppose we'd better start putting in our little ensuites up down here as well, hadn't we? Yeah, it's dark enough going in, isn't it? Okay. I love doing big, ridiculously complicated builds. Can you tell? I have got storylines going through my head. The organising phase, the committees getting together. Notice I've started making it look a bit tartier now. I've thought, oh, maybe this could be like bigwigs from the government and their families staying here rather than just some common Joes that decided to build their own hideaway. Although I am still trying to keep it reasonably normal looking. As normal as a bunker can, of course. Although having said that about being confused by landscaping, I am glad to pull my finger out my arse in making the landscaping on this place work, because obviously it's gonna have to conceal the entrance somewhat. Right, I think they're all done. Let's move you up. Why will you not go? What have I done there? Is it the bed, maybe? We'll go back and have a look. That one won't either. That one will. I wonder if it's the beds. Better. Must have been the beds. Okay. Right. So. Random seeds. Right. Gym, kitchen, communal sitting cum meeting area. With me. Right. I want to put something pretty serious as the doorway in. Fortunately, not seeing many doors. I could use a resistance blast door, couldn't I? Let's see, where are the roads? So either side. So really I want the door to be probably on this side or this side. peculiar. All the other walls were normal height. Why did that one suddenly have the extra bit? I didn't know you could isolate them like that. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Okay, well, we could have like a blast door. They do look like it would withstand some shit, which I could imagine being of high import. So let's stick that one on. We need this place to look fairly unimportant. Maybe go for like a grey, maybe. Just looks like an old little service thing. Almost looks a bit too neat, doesn't it? Right, roof. Excuse me while I save before I start roofing. Thought that looked like I put it in the wrong place. Time roof vent, which obviously we're going to need aeration and roofification. And I think, can we slip a little? One here, shall we? No, you're not having it? Too close? Too close. You around here? Come on, love. Back on roof. There we go. Charming. Nobody will notice. Okay, darling, so I've started to begin the upstairs by making a little nondescript black hut with very subtle wind power and venting. We then go down, after obviously decontaminating, we go down the step ladder to level 1, habitation. Got the bathrooms done and the little ensuites done, but we need to sort out lighting. And each room, I want to almost tell a story with each room, even though they're all very much of a muchness. So that's why I'm thinking I'll do the rooms tomorrow. And then we go down the stairs to the communal area, which is areas for you to sit, eat, work, and obviously keep fit. Very weird looking machine, that one. I don't know. It looks like Mother, doesn't it? Okay then, and then down the stairs again we have the other habitation level, And again, all the bathrooms and everything are done, just waiting to be decorated. Lights added. And the usual detritusing. I think we've done some good work today, darling, she says, saving. Very important we save. Well, I am feeling a little bit on the grot boxy side, darling, so I am going to wrap up just a little bit earlier than normal. I mean, still 47 minutes longer than I'm technically supposed to stream, but a little bit earlier nonetheless. I think it's time for me to run away before I get started on the next sections and get lost in the story behind every single room. I also have to decide whether or not this is going to be a general populous place or whether this is going to be for politicians and important folks. That'll change a little bit the style of the kind of things I'm going to be putting in. I'm leaning towards it being a government place, if I'm honest with you, so I might just run with that. Anyway, thank you very much for coming along on this story. Remember, although I have all the editing in the world, the aim is that all of this will be on YouTube, edited down, and also I'm going to start to load the daily streams up on YouTube as well, just in case you fancy sitting down and just listening to me witter and swear while I try to achieve something. Okay then, my darlings, let's have a look. What are folks up to? Excuse me. I think, should we go over to Hi Emma Nicole? It's a problem with stopping and starting at similar times is that you do tend to end up sending people over to the same people, but Emma Nicole is brilliant, so we really can't complain, can we? Anyway, my darlings, I wish you all the bestest of mornings, afternoons and evenings, whatever it is you're going to do until we meet again. And remember, it may be building, but you can still tell a story. And it's normally one about tiles. Bye-bye now.